Hey guys, Dustin here, and I just wanted to drop in to give you a mid-November update. Now, I said before that I was taking November off to participate in NaNoWriMo, and that I would return in December to finish out one more month of Russian before I jumped into a new language. Plans have changed a little, and here's what happened. November, by and large, has been a month of discovery. I discovered that I write entirely too slowly to actually produce a novel in a month. So while I'm still plucking away at the thing that I put everything else on hold to do, it is not coming along as quickly as I had hoped, and I definitely am not going to make that deadline. But I'll probably keep plugging away at it little by little here and there when I can, and hopefully sometime between now and 2030 I'll have a finished product. Who knows? Another thing I have discovered this month is language burnout. Now, even though I haven't been making language videos, I've still been studying, and I have well and truly burnt myself out on the Russian language. I've continued to just, input more Russian things, music and radio and some TV here and there, sometimes passively, sometimes actively, and I kind of felt it creeping up on me about a week ago, where it's just kind of like, no, I don't really want to do this today, and I probably don't want to do it tomorrow either. And then they released the Russian course on Duolingo, so I jumped onto that, and I thought maybe that would spark it back up for me, and it really didn't. I mean, I tested out of the first couple levels there, and that was kind of cool, but it still it didn't really rekindle that fire that I had for Russian a couple months ago. So here is what is coming up when I come back in December. I have decided that for all intents and purposes, for now I am done with Russian. I can't see myself being able to commit to 1 or 2 videos a week in or about Russian when I come back in December. I don't see myself doing it. I don't have the drive to do it. I mean, it's not because I don't like Russian or Russian's a hard language or anything else. It's just that I hit Russian way too hard, way too fast, trying to do way too much. Someday in the future, I'm sure that I'll come back to it, and when I do, I'll already have a good foundation and head start, and maybe I'll excel then, or maybe later down the road, if I want to learn something like Ukrainian, once again, I've got a solid foundation for that. So I'm pretty happy that I've gotten this far in Russian, but as for continuing onward, it's just not going to happen right now. What I will be picking up in December when I come back is Hindi, and the reason for this is I have a friend in India who over a year ago told me that if I ever wanted to pick up Hindi, that he would help me any way that he could. So while I was kicking around what to do next and kind of despairing and feeling bad about not being able to finish Russian, even though I never set myself a time goal, I feel like I should have hit like 3 months. I always want to do at least 3 months. So I was kind of feeling bad about that and kicking around, what am I going to do next? What's something cool I could do that, would be entertaining and also would kind of make me happy and excited. And Hindi seemed like the thing to do. It's got an interesting script that I will have to learn. And one thing about it is I have absolutely nothing to start with. I have no resources on Hindi. I don't have any audio courses or anything like that to kind of give me a boost like I have in the past. So this is really going to be kind of like a test of what can I learn, how quickly can I learn, and what resources can I find for cheap or free. So I think that's going to be kind of interesting to document, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that as well. So that was basically it. Just a quick mid-November update. I'll be back in a couple of weeks, and we can say "Do svidaniya Ruski" and "Namaste Hindi." Also, if you guys have any ideas or recommendations for Hindi materials or resources or literally anything, send them my way. I will take any recommendation you have. I will check out any source because, like I said, I have like nothing. So this one will be a challenge, and hopefully having my buddy in India be kind of like my cheerleader and, you know, my supporter, hopefully that'll help me and really keep me going, and hopefully by the time I come out of this I'll be able to speak some Hindi. So until next time, I'm Dustin. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in December.